Oh, my dollar store Thanksgiving? It's going very well. Thank you for asking. Yes. My wingman came by yesterday and picked up a vehicle. And wanted to use it for a while. I have more than one vehicle. And wanted to use it for a while. He seems to have a special affinity for that one. Apparently Bunting is okay on that. Down the door sill, you know. The GT and the 5 and the 00 for you people that like cars. Excuse me, the pony and the windshield. Oh wait. You know, the double broad white racing. Yeah, he's FOMOCO and Ford Motor Company. Sorry for all the other viewers, listeners. FOMOCO guy. And he came and took it for the holidays, for Thanksgiving. That made me happy. That made me happy. That made my yesterday very happy. And it was also yesterday that I got, you don't count your chickens before they've hatched, right? You don't count your victories before you checkmate the other person, whatever. Before the last strikeout of the game, no. You play 60 minutes, as they say. You play the whole game. So over the last couple of weeks, I've had to be patient, which I'm usually pretty good at. Sometimes I'm not, though, when I'm really excited, because I've kind of had this nasty game that I flipped on God. He came calling to me a few weeks ago and with a suggestion. And so, being the dentist, the menace that I am, guilty, I thought, well, I'm at a place in my life where I'm kind of like, I'm open to suggestion. Not that I'm easily hypnotized, and I've touched on that before. But I'm thinking about God. I'm open to suggestions. So it's like, how can I use this? And if any of you out there say, oh, but God already knew that you were going to think that, and that's why he did it this way to open it this way. No, just stop it. So I'm thinking, okay, how can I? Because I followed the leadings of the ghost. And I followed the leadings, and I obeyed it in a timely fashion. I try to do that, all kidding aside. And then I thought, because I'm in a foul mood, psychologically, I need a purpose in life. I think we all do, don't we, really? But I know I'm purpose-driven. So, as of late, I'm kind of, floundering. And so I thought, all right. So, I went back to God's embassy, one of God's embassies, and I repeated what I believe I was led to do there in the first place by the ghost. I repeated the action at my own impetus the second time. And then I turned to God and I said, I'm going to refrain from the God daddies here and all this, okay, because I'm a man, and right now I'm engaged in a battle with the God of my understanding. So I'm kind of, I got to hide the lovey-dovey stuff. I got to show strength. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. If you're a man, you know what I'm saying. So, because Adam did that with God when he was working him down on the one good man. Abraham's knees were probably shaking like heck, but he kept them locked. It's a man thing. We're bargaining, basically. So I said, all right, tell you what I'm going to do. You pick this fight. And I called it that because I knew that's where I was going to take it. So I figured I would just take the gloves off right from the beginning. Because gang friends, it was out of the blue. It was kind of out of the blue, leading from the Holy Ghost, kind of. So I'm calling it like I see it's a fight. You want to pick a fight? You want to dance? Okay. So I match its suggestion. I repeat the action, and then I turn to God and go, here, I'm not like you. I'm like my mother. This time there's a string attached. I'm going to match you, but I need something from you in return. And I prayed for his leadings, for the leading of the whole of God, of the Father, to know what his will is for me and which direction I should go. And I kind of, in my heart, I have ideas and thoughts, and I believe shared my feelings with the ghost. Impartings to me, maybe, or maybe it's all my imagination. Mr. Transparency. Mr. Wonderful, they'll call me Mr. Wonderful, okay? Selma or Michelle. Can't wait to see who my 17 subscribers going to be. Don't worry. It's going to be somebody wonderful, I'm sure. And so I said, here, I'm gonna match your blow for blow. And now I'm gonna put you to the test. Yes, bold words. But you see, when you have a love affair, when you have a relationship with the God of your understanding, and you've tested your limits by now in this relationship, and you know where the lines are, you know how you can behave with your Father, the God of your understanding. Because that's a personal relationship between you and it. And it will let you know when it's not happy with you. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. So yeah, I said to God, I said, all right, I'm going to cheap out on you here. I'm going to match your opening salvo. I'm going to return volley. But I got a string attached. I need some guidance. I flounder. You know I am goal oriented. It keeps me out of trouble. A couple days go by, 2 or 3 days. Now, I've made the challenge. You know, when you pray to God, I've touched on this before. When I pray to God, I have been taught that the answers I'm going to get are yes, no, and wait. Yes, no, or wait. And right now I kind of feel like I'm going to wait. And it's almost as if sometimes God sits back, folds his arms, and goes, hey, it's on you. Fielder's choice. You do what you want to do on this one. I think I've trained you enough. You got enough brains in that little tiny brain of yours. Yeah, go ahead, you choose. I don't really care. Son, daughter. I think sometimes he takes that attitude too. You know, lets you spread your wings a little bit. Sure, like any good parent. Raising a child. Aren't we all children? Of course. Well, I am. So I said, a couple days later, I get this offer in the mail. And I don't know why. I guess it's because it's on the heels of what I've just been telling you about. The offer made for this parcel of land that I okay, as we get through it, this parcel of land that I used to own, past tense, a solicitor come to my door. And when you own parcels, when you own real property, you get, buyers, prospective buyers all the time. It's just a mass mailing to see what's out there, tax logs, whatever. Flipping properties, a lot of people live by that. So, I don't know why, but when I got this letter, and it was looking really formal letter-ishy, like all the others is she. Some of them come kind of impressive, though. Priority mail, I gotta say. But when I saw the number boldly imprinted for the opening offer, I don't know what happened. I went to work, called my attorney, told him what was going on, what I felt was going on. I said, my attorney is a man of faith as well. I think I want to say he's Lutheran though, or something like that. I think. Methodist? Is he Lutheran? Now I think he's like a Lutheran. Lutheran. And so I told him what I felt, Christian brother to Christian brother in that conversation, not client attorney privilege, man to man. And I said, I think I'm in a battle with the Lord right now, and I think I'm being played with. I'm being taunted, lovingly, good-naturedly, but I'm being taunted, tested, because we got a fight going on. I'm testing him, he's testing me. So I said, take this property, handle it. I said, I don't want to know anything about it. Get the most money you can for it. Sorry, I'm banging the table. Get the most money you can for it and give it to the church. All I want from you is that little yellow sticky says sign here. I don't want to know how much you got for it. I don't want to... Blah, blah, blah. Well, my attorney got with the owner of the adjacent parcel, who happens to be my former wife, Cynthia. She doesn't like that. Call her Sweet Pea. Hey, people at Proctor Honda. Oh my goodness, I'm going to get her in so much trouble. Hey, people at Proctor Honda down in Tallahassee, Florida. I used to call her Sweet Pea. So you can embarrass her like that. So, shit, I'm gone now. Oh, S word, sorry. So, my attorney, gets with my former wife, Cindy. Well, they start running with this thing. All of a sudden I'm like, well, that's great. Just leave me out. And they actually did. You know how when you set stuff up and it's like, no, take your emails away. I put you together. Leave me alone. And they pretty much did. They hired like this realtor. They listed the properties together as a unit. And it turned the number into much larger. And so for like the last 7 or 8 days, I've been waiting for the funds to whatever. Some kind of, it's called good faith money or something. But there's a time, it's like a delayed fuse on a bomb, right? And it's like, so there's this delay where things can happen, people can back out, things can change. And I'm sitting here at the dining room table for like the last, 6, 7 days or something like that. And I'm looking down the corner of my left eye because God Daddy knows. Okay, man, stuff's over now because I won. Okay, I can gloat now. Michael's not around. Okay, this is good. So yesterday I got, in addition, to my wingman coming in and enjoying this car, which made my heart happy because I love him, I get this email of confirmation of the deal. Basically, it is now cemented. I have the money. Okay, in effect, I have the money. Man, I turn to God Daddy and I go, ooh, let's see. I'm just going to do some rough math here for you, God Daddy, because after my attorney fees and the realtor fees, well, that's still going to be about, I'm thinking that's, not only have I matched the ghost, now I 5 times you. What are you going to do now? And see, that's where I'm at with him, because he knows it's not money that I want. I don't even know what I want. I know I want to move in a new direction, and I know I want to stay close to him, but I don't really care. I just know I don't want to fix those stupid ass watches anymore. But so now it's like I'm tempting him now. It's like, well, you put some money in my hand? Well, look at that. Your servant I didn't really do it. It was the attorney and my former wife. But I'm going to sort of take some credit for it. Your servant, he took the talents you gave him. He didn't bury it in the ground. Oh, look at that. He multiplied it. What are you going to do now? See, that's where I'm at with him right now. I'm like on cloud nine because he knows. See, he knows that if he gives me more money, he knows I'm going to be studious with it and I'm going to multiply it. He also knows that I don't want to do that because philanthropy is hard work. Now, it is. If you take your work seriously, giving is hard work. You got to do your research. So he knows I really don't want to do that either. I don't want to do philanthropy. So I took this last deal where I 5 times him. I called him like at a poker table. It's like a poker match right now. Okay. I called him his last raise. And then I raised him 5 times that. See, now the call is to him. He has to decide, fold, match that, call me, and ask to see my hand by putting in an equal to 5 times amount of whatever, because I don't even want money, or raise me again. Call me and then raise me again. See, that's where I have him. I'm so stoked. So, if there's anyone out there listening, especially members of the clergy, and you need anything for your church, you might want to, I don't know, just talk to God and go, is this guy crazy or what? Test him. Because, don't make me hit the lottery. God, don't make me hit the lottery. Please don't do that. You'd probably kill me. No, you would kill me probably. I'd be like, I can't do this. But maybe test him and see what happens. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't really care if you do or not. Because I'm sitting here. Every time I've tried to guess what God is going to do, okay? Well, I have been absolutely, completely wrong. It's like I can't get no wronger somehow. Does that make sense? I'm as smart as a baboon, I think. Maybe not. But I've never even not only guessed right, you know what I'm saying. So I have no idea if any, and maybe nothing's coming. See? Maybe nothing's coming too. That's also an option. Because sometimes you'll go, you think you want to play a game? I'll just outweight you. See, he'll do that too. But I'm thinking he's not. I'm thinking because I've got him kind of boxed in. And he's going to want to answer this. I feel. Because the game is afoot. He's going to want to answer this. And I'm trying to guess how. And it's made my last 2 weeks of my existence. Flirting with my love.